The glass ceiling, already cracked. Group 8, Daniel Marsh, Cayman Rayvan, and Carrie Thompson. First, we'll start by giving you the definition of a glass ceiling. It is defined as an intangible barrier within a hierarchy that prevents women or minorities from obtaining upper-level positions. The glass ceiling is a hot topic of discussion in the news. It has been a popular one since the November 2016 presidential election. We're arguing that the intangible barrier does not exist, as women and minority women do obtain upper-level positions in entertainment, in business, and more. First, we'll start by giving you examples of women who have shattered the glass ceiling, who are successful in the entertainment industry. We all know Oprah. She's the queen of daytime television. She's a powerful CEO. She's a New York Times best-selling author more than once. She has a successful cable network, OWN. She's been named one of Time Magazine's most influential people 10 times. She has earned the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and she's considered the richest African American of the 21st century. We know that's not all Oprah has to offer, but let's move on to someone else. Beyonce. She's number one on the top 100 of entertainers more than once. She's broken multiple entertainment records more than once, all while being a mother and a self-proclaimed feminist. Let's not forget Ellen DeGeneres. She's the creator of her own EllenTube. She's the host of a successful talk show. She's a soon-to-be producer of a Netflix series and entrepreneur behind ED by Ellen clothing line. One of my favorite entertainers is also very successful, Sofia Vergara. She's the highest earning actress on television. She has turned TV fame into many endorsement deals, such as for makeup and furniture, and she remains in high demand for advertising as she appeals to both the Spanish and English markets. Some women in entertainment remain behind the scenes, like Dana Walden. She's the chair and CEO of Fox Television Group. She generates billions in revenue for the company. She negotiated a $1 billion deal to air The Simpsons on FXX, making it the most profitable show in syndication ever. There's also Shakira, Colombia's highest-selling artist of all time. She is a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, and she has done 2 seasons on The Voice. We know that's not all Shakira has to offer, but let's move on to one more. Jessica Alba. She's not only a successful actress, but she's the CEO of The Honest Company. She is a billionaire and a mother. That sums up just a few examples of successful women in entertainment who have shattered the glass ceiling. These women are not only successful in numbers and records, they are all ambassadors for meaningful causes. In this short list alone, many minority cultures and communities are represented. Many have used their success in their entertainment industry to become household names in the business world. The glass ceiling in this case is shattered beneath them.
Gender inequality represented by the glass ceiling in the workplace has been a recurring topic since World War II, when women began joining the workforce to support the war effort in Europe. At the conclusion of the war, only 28.6% of the labor force was comprised of women. The Bureau of Labor Statistics reports that in 2015, that increased to 46.8% of the labor force being comprised of women, as noted in Graph 1. When considering the gender participation rate, meaning the proportion of women who are working versus women who are not working, those rates have increased dramatically since the 1940s, as shown here in Graph 2. This shows that more women are wishing to enter the workforce. As a side note, the decline here shows the impact of the retirement of the baby boomers. Graph 3 shows the participation rate broken into common age demographics. As you can see here, there was a significant increase in the 25 to 54-year-old bracket in the 1970s and has held strong since the peak in the late 1990s. These graphs display the workplace's evolution to the inclusion of women in the workforce and shows that women are entering the workplace more and more, especially in the near term, with a large proportion of the 25 to 54-year-old demographic of women participating in the workforce. The top bar in Graph 4 shows the demographic breakdown of all workers according to the 2017 report from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. With women representing approximately 47% of the workforce, one still has the misconception that women hold lower-level positions in the labor market and are not promoted in a similar fashion as males. The bottom bar graph shows that regardless of having a slight minority stake in the workforce, women hold 52% of the managerial or higher level positions in the labor market. Graph 5 shows that of 346 polled CEOs in the Fortune 500 list, females are actually also compensated more and receive higher pay increases when compared to their male counterparts. 2016 was also a record-breaking year for women in the Fortune 500 list, with a steadily increasing trend of women holding CEO positions in the world's highest growth companies.
These women are showing that women can change the world if we get past the mindset of the glass ceiling. Everyone, male, female, minorities, should go for what they really want. The world is changing, and these women have shown the entire world that everything has changed and that the glass ceiling is only in the individual's mind, and people can go as far as they desire to go. The glass ceiling is now gone, but has been replaced by the glass cliff that women face when they obtain positions of leadership. It's interesting that when businesses are having problems, that they prefer having women in leadership, and when everything is promising, they prefer men. Is it because of the stereotype that women are trustworthy, organized, multitasking, that mom can fix anything? Numerous experiments show that when people were given 3 candidates for a position, 1 male and 1 female, that were equally qualified, and then 1 additional less qualified male, to rank these in the position for hiring, that in the state of crisis, they overwhelmingly preferred the female, and when company was performing well, the 2 equally qualified were ranked similarly. The glass ceiling did not exist. Maybe women have become their own worst enemies by not overcoming the stigma of being taken care of and not planning for the future. Women need to rethink their position in society today and go for what they really want. Expectations of where women can go has changed today. Now we have to get past the female mindset of the glass ceiling.